Hi, welcome to our Pharma Topics channel. Our topic of discussion is classification of drugs used in acid peptic disorders. And before that, let us see what are acid peptic disorders. One is a gastroesophageal reflux disease. It is nothing but the regurgitation of gastric contents into the esophagus, causing its erosion. It may occur in pregnancy or in children. Next is peptic ulcer disease. It is an imbalance between the mucosal defense factors such as bicarbonates, mucin, prostaglandins, and nitric oxide, and the injurious factors such as acid and pepsin. About 60% of the infections are due to H. pylori. That too infects the gastric or duodenal area. NSAID related ulcers. It occurs because of chronic NSAID therapy and it carries a risk of 2 to 4%. It may lead to a symptomatic ulcer, GI bleeding, or perforation. Next is stress related ulcers. It may be due to acidity and mucosal ischemia. Next is Zollinger-Ellison syndrome. It is because of hypergastrinemia, which produces large amount of acid. Next is functional dyspepsia. It is ulcer-like symptoms in patients who lack overt gastric or duodenal ulceration. It is defined as presence of one or more of the following: postprandial fullness, early satiation, epigastric pain or burning, but there is no evidence of structural disease. So let us see the pathology of the peptic ulcer disease. So this is the parietal cell. It carries the receptors for gastrin, for histamine, actually H2 receptors. It carries the receptors for acetylcholine, and it carries the receptors for prostaglandins. Gastrin actually stimulates the mast cells, and that mast cells releases histamine. The autonomic nervous system, that is the parasympathetic nervous system, also stimulates the mast cells to release histamine. So histamine acts on the H2 receptors. H. pylori infection also causes increased secretion of gastrin, which stimulates the mast cell and that releases histamine. So in parietal cell, there is an important pump called H plus K plus ATPase pump that produces HCl. So under the influence of gastrin, histamine, and acetylcholine, this pump gets activated and that secretes more amount of HCl. Prostaglandins are protective in nature. They reduce the activity of the pump. They increase the mucus secretion and also bicarbonate secretion. So NSAIDs, by reducing the arachidonic acid formation, because they are COX inhibitors, they decrease the prostaglandins and that leads to peptic ulcer disease. So all these put together, it causes a mucosal, gastric mucosal or duodenal mucosal damage that causes the peptic ulcer disease. The classification of anti-ulcer agents. This is the parietal cell. And the first one is H2 blockers such as ranitidine or cimetidine, which block the H2 receptors present in the parietal cell. And the next is proton pump inhibitors such as omeprazole or lansoprazole. And potassium competitive acid blockers. These are novel drugs which are newly introduced. And next is anticholinergics such as pyrazipine, telanzipine, and prostaglandin analogs like misoprostol. And then ulcer protectives such as sucralfate or colloidal bismuth subsalicylate or subcitrate. They doesn't do anything with the proton pump, but they protect the mucus layer. And next is antacids. They neutralize the gastric acid. They doesn't do anything with the proton pump. And next is anti-H. pylori drugs. These are combinations of the above said drugs. They may be triple or quadruple regimen. Let us see the classification in brief. Drugs decreasing the gastric acid secretion. They are proton pump inhibitors such as omeprazole, lansoprazole. Anticholinergics, they are M3 blockers, pyrazipine, telanzipine. Potassium competitive acid blockers, vonoprazan, rivaroxaban. H2 blockers such as cimetidine, ranitidine, famotidine. Drugs increasing the protective factors such as mucus or bicarbonate. They are PGE1 analogs, misoprostol. PGE2 analogs, N-prostil and rioprostil. Ulcer protective drugs, sucralfate, colloidal bismuth subcitrate or subsalicylate. Drugs stimulating the healing of ulcer, they are carbenoxolone, which is derived from licorice. Drugs neutralizing the gastric acid, They are antacids, aluminum hydroxide or magnesium hydroxide, and anti-H pylori drugs. That may be triple regimen, proton pump inhibitor plus metronidazole plus antibacterial amoxicillin or clarithromycin. Quadruple regimen is same as triple regimen along with colloidal bismuth subcitrate or subsalicylate. So it's a very short nutshell information of the anti-ulcer drugs. I hope it will be useful for you. Thank you for listening. Happy learning. Kindly share this to more of your friends. Kindly subscribe to our Pharma Topics channel for further updates. If you like this video, kindly press the like button. Thank you.